What's going on, everybody? Sigourney Jackson here with another episode of Hoop Politics. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay up to date on everything that is Hoop Politics. We're going to be changing it up a little bit with this episode. We're not going to be doing a highlight breakdown, but we are going to be talking about a player who I have already broken down in the past, Jalen Green. I'll go ahead and link it up top somewhere for you guys to check it out. Jalen Green just made a major announcement that shook up the basketball world. Jalen Green is a 6'6" shooting guard, #1 player in the country for the class of 2020, and projected to be a top 2, top 3 pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen has decided to forego his college career in order to turn professional and jump into the NBA G League. He is the first player since Brandon Jennings in 2008 to forego their college career and go into pro, but he's actually the first to be the #1 player in the country and to decide to go to the NBA G League. He follows a trend of a lot of other players before him, such as LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton last year, and has decided that it's a better situation for him to go pro opposed to going to the college level. Reports say that Jalen Green is expected to make somewhere around the ballpark of $500,000, which is a pretty good payday for an 18-year-old kid who's not going to have to do any schoolwork, any homework, any projects, or anything like that. So I'm definitely not mad at that at all. But what made it an even bigger move is the fact that once he had committed to going to the G League, the number 13 player in the country, Todd, who's a 6'9" power forward who had decommitted from Michigan, decided to follow suit and join him on the same team that they're creating right now in Southern California. This is so major because it's an opportunity that's being opened up for new recruits to look into. You can actually go and make money right away coming out of high school and not get so caught up in the NCAA. I'm not saying that the NCAA is the worst thing ever because, hey, college basketball was fun for me, but at the same time, I'm all about players being able to get paid. I'm all about being able to have equal opportunity and for the kids to be treated like people. We're not just athletes, we're more than athletes. Shout out to Braun. So I just want the best for everybody, and I think that Jalen Green and Todd making the decision to go professionally like they are right now is opening the eyes for a lot of other future top recruits to look into the same thing. No different than when LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton decided to go and play in Australia, where they were able to go to another country, speak English, play professional basketball, get paid, and not have to deal with the NCAA's nonsense. The only difference between their situation and this current situation with Jalen Green and Todd is the fact that they're able to do this domestically. They don't have to leave the country in order to go and make their 6 figures. They can stay right here in America, and they don't have to just deal with the traveling, the different time zones, the actual grind of being an overseas basketball player. Now let me go ahead and get rid of some myths that are kind of floating around right now. The first thing that we have to understand is they are technically in the G League, but this is not a full official G League team right now. What I mean by that is you will not see this team playing an entire G League schedule. Reports actually show that they will play around 10 to 12 G League teams, and they will travel around and play a lot of NBA academies, a lot of overseas teams, and other things like that. So it's not going to just be them jumping on a G League team and playing the whole G League season. That is not what I'm reading via ESPN. I'll put the link somewhere below for you guys to read as well and get yourselves up to date on that. The second thing that we have to also understand is the average salary for an NBA G League player is around $35,000 a year. Isaiah and Jalen will make significantly more than that, but it is not exactly $500,000 or $250,000 in Isaiah's case. And actually, a lot of that is based on incentive. A lot of their incentives are actually based on how many games they play, being a part of speaking engagements, life skill on and off the court workshops, and just things of that nature. With that being said, it is still a great opportunity for them, and what I really love more than anything is this is forcing the NCAA now to break this amateurism stamp that they have on basketball players and start actually paying them. They already missed out this past year by not having LaMelo Ball be a part of college basketball, which was their Zion Williams. Imagine if Zion Williams did not play college basketball at all. Imagine if Lonzo Ball didn't play college basketball. This would push the NCAA to have to make a change that would make players want to go and play for some of these institutions. Jalen Green and Todd have already put themselves in a great situation financially for them and their family, and they're setting it up for future players to be able to get paid in the NCAA, and so we don't have to deal with some of this stuff that's going on right now. Reports right now are also showing that they're looking at recruiting Greg Brown, who is supposed to be a top 10 recruit, and see if maybe they can get a little dream team going on with this G League team. So I hope that that works out. Whatever they do, I'm happy for them. As long as you're making the best decision for you and your family, that's all that matters. And for anybody who's watching this, understand that this is a business. Yes, I understand that you want to do the right thing, you want to help as many people as possible, but if it comes down to you and your family and a coach and their family, 9 times out of 10, the coach and his family is going to choose his family. And there's nothing wrong with that because that's what they're expected to do. But you have to do the same. Choose the right fit for you. Choose the right school for you to go to. Transfer if you need to. And if you don't even want to be in college, then don't go. Do what's always best for you. That's all I got. Shout out to Jalen and Isaiah. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are definitely helping push the trend forward, and I hope that you guys do great in the future. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Y'all think that Jalen Green should have went pro? Do you think Isaiah should go pro? Do you think Greg Brown should follow them? Make sure y'all put that in the comment section below. Let's chat it up. All of the Instagram and the Twitter at hoop_politics. God's always in control. Peace.